Salad is not a Japanese thing, at least not traditionally, but they've incorporated it into their diet, and oftentimes salad is served for breakfast. It seems a little bit odd, but the sesame dressing that the Japanese make is something that so many people love. I love it. And so today, I'm going to make for you two different types of Japanese sesame salad dressing. One that is actually creamy and it's oil-free. And the other is my super secret Japanese sesame dressing with a very secret ingredient. This is one of my favorites. I keep this around at all times. It's good for every kind of salad out there. And I'm serving it tomorrow, but let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start out with the oil-free, creamy Japanese sesame dressing. And after that, I'm going to make my super secret, full of umami sesame dressing that you're going to just have to wait for. So this is super simple as well, like so many of my recipes. I'm starting out with 1/3 cup of sesame seeds. I have both white and brown sesame seeds here. I got my pan nice and hot, and I'm just toasting them so that they crackle, but they don't burn. You want to hear that sort of popping sound, and then you know that your sesame seeds have toasted and they're full of flavor. So you can see them pop just like popcorn. You see that? All right, I'm taking them off the stove. You don't want them to burn, and I'm going to put them into my blender. I am going to add 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, same amount of maple syrup. Now we're going to puree this. Now, you can have your salad dressing just like that, but I like to add a little bit of silken tofu to it, about 1/2 cup or so, and this will make it ultra creamy. Okay, salad dressing number 1 is done, and now I'm going to share with you my secret for a salad dressing that everyone absolutely loves, and they all want to know, how did you make this? So I'm going to show you now. That's yummy. That's good. So now I'm going to make my super secret Japanese style Asian dressing. And the key to this is something that's not Asian or Japanese at all. The other ingredients are very similar to what I just used in my creamy sesame dressing. But I'm not going to use sesame seeds, I'm going to use sesame oil. A lot of the flavor comes from the sesame oil, and you just make it in a jar and you shake it, and that's all you have to do. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of a regular oil. I'm going to add soy sauce. And to be honest, I've never measured this dressing, so I don't even know the exact portion. So you may just have to watch this. I may adjust it. This is a sweetener again. I'm adding maple syrup. I'm going to add some rice vinegar again. And now here is the secret ingredient, nutritional yeast, something that's not found in Asia, but it pulls this dressing together, makes it creamy, adds this umami that is just amazing. And people go, oh my God, what is so good about it? So it uses a lot of nutritional yeast actually. And now all I'm going to do, in fact, I'm just going to add it all. So now I'm just going to shake it up. This is so good on, for example, shredded cabbage or a kale salad, any kind of greens really. Anytime you want something, a little flavor of Asia, and you don't want to go to a lot of work, you know, like a so-called Chinese chicken salad, you can make with this using tofu instead. But just for regular green salad, it's one of my favorite dressings. So let me give it a taste. I'll just use a little measuring spoon that I happen to have. Wow. I'm going to add just a dash more of the vinegar. And I think I kind of nailed it. I'm just going to add the rest of the sesame oil and that is my super secret salad dressing. So let's toss some salad with it. Coating every leaf that I picked this morning in the garden. I've got my kale, my lettuces, some beets from the garden, the tiny, tiny, tiny carrots. There's the carrot top to prove how tiny the carrot was, but I shaved it anyway. And I can smell those toasted sesame seeds, and this is going to be so delicious. So I put the creamy oil-free dressing on here because I've been eating this like almost every single day. I haven't made this one in a while. One of the reasons I love this one so much is it's just all made in a jar and you just shake it up. While this one you have to puree. But it's delicious, it's oil-free, and I'm going to stuff it in my mouth. Yum. You can make it creamier by adding a little bit more tofu if you like. It'll be a little thicker too, or you can keep it just like this. But anyway, I'm going to be going to Japan in a few weeks, and I'm going to promise, I think I'm going to promise to shoot my experience there with this tour group. Oop, there's the oven. And I will share with you my favorite places and foods that are all vegan in Japan. So until next time, sayonara. Mata ne.